Most people make mistakes when peeling kiwi. Have you ever felt that peeling kiwi is both time-consuming and wasteful, using fingernails? Makes your hands sticky and uncomfortable, while using a knife often cuts too deeply, throwing away so much of the sweet, delicious flesh inside. Such a shame for a fruit known as the king of vitamin C, where just one small kiwi is already enough to boost immunity and help prevent colds. So how can we peel it quickly, neatly, and still keep all that golden, tempting flesh? In today's video, I will show you 3 very simple tricks using common household items that let you peel kiwi easily, beautifully, without sticky hands, and without waste. Be sure to stay for the third method. It will definitely make you exclaim in surprise because it's so unexpected. The best kiwis are the ones that are just ripe, slightly soft when gently pressed with a light fragrance at the stem end. It is best to check carefully before buying to make sure you get kiwis that are fresh and sweet just as you like. Where are you watching this video from? How is your day today? I really enjoy reading everyone's comments, so please don't leave without leaving a comment and hitting follow on the channel for me. Tip 1. Peeling kiwi with a spoon. Another way, both simple and quick to enjoy kiwi, is by using a spoon. This can be considered the most common trick because almost every household already has a spoon, and with just a few small steps you can already enjoy the whole kiwi without fearing wasting the precious flesh. First, choose kiwis that are ripe and soft enough to eat. Then use a knife to cut the kiwi in half across the middle. You will see the bright golden flesh appear with tiny seeds that look very beautiful. At this point, instead of trying to peel the thin skin with a knife, you only need to prepare a thin flat spoon. Slide the spoon right along the edge between the skin and the flesh, then gently rotate it around the fruit. As you move, try to keep the spoon as close to the skin as possible to preserve the maximum amount of flesh. With just one full circle, the kiwi flesh will separate completely from the skin without being crushed. At this point, you can freely enjoy its full flavor by gently pressing to push the whole half of the kiwi out. The highlight of this method is how quick and clean it is. You don't need to touch the flesh with your hands, so there's no worry about sticky mess or waste, like with regular peeling by knife. The flesh is kept completely intact without scratches or much left clinging to the skin, ensuring you get the full refreshing sweet and tart flavor and the abundant vitamin C that kiwi provides. The method of peeling kiwi with a spoon is especially suitable for those who are busy needing to eat it directly or slice it thin to enjoy with yogurt, or using the spoon to scoop out each spoonful of soft, fresh kiwi flesh to savor slowly. For children, you can scoop it into small spoonfuls to make it easier for them to eat, and for guests coming to the house, just a few kiwis cut in half, placed on a plate with small spoons beside them, already make a dessert that is both elegant and convenient. It can be said that the trick of peeling a kiwi with a spoon is the perfect choice when you want to combine speed, cleanliness, and aesthetics in enjoying this vitamin-rich fruit. Tip 2. Peeling kiwi into a lotus flower shape with a knife. If you are tired of the traditional way of cutting, try turning these kiwis into beautiful, delicate lotus flowers, especially showing off your skillful attention to detail. This method not only makes kiwi a nutritious dessert, but also turns it into an elegant decoration on the table that everyone will love. First, choose a kiwi that is just ripe, wash it clean, and pat it dry. Then take a small sharp knife and begin cutting continuous V-shaped notches all around the fruit. These cuts need to be even and connected into a circle around the middle section. Once finished, you will see the kiwi skin forming ridges that look like flower petals. Next, gently break the kiwi in half along the V-shaped cuts you just made. At this point, you will see the golden flesh, juicy flesh inside revealed in the form of a lovely lotus flower. To make it easier to eat, you can use the knife to cut along the skin from each sharp point, then peel it back gradually to expose the flesh. This way, you not only preserve the natural beauty, but also make it easier to separate the fruit. When completed, the kiwi will have a shape like a small lotus flower. You can place it directly on a party plate, or combine it with other kinds of fruit to form an attractive fruit tray. This is a way of presentation very suitable when guests come over or during family parties. The person enjoying it not only gets to taste the sweet and slightly sour flavor of kiwi, but also gets to admire the eye-catching way of presentation. In addition, if you want more convenience when eating, you can peel the skin gradually with each bite, or pre-cut it into many small pieces to avoid the sharp corners. That way, kiwi is both easy to eat and still keeps the aesthetic. It can be said the trick of cutting kiwi into a lotus flower shape is not only simple but also helps you create a highlight for the dining table, making the enjoyment of fruit become more interesting and elegant. Tip 3. Peeling kiwi with a toothpick. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to peel a kiwi is by using a small toothpick. This method is neat, keeps your hands clean, and helps preserve all the golden flesh inside without any waste. First, you just need to use a knife to cut off both ends of the kiwi, making sure to slice thinly so as not to waste any of the sweet, tasty flesh. After that, take a clean toothpick and gently slide it right between the skin and the flesh. Once you have inserted it at one point, rotate it around the fruit so the toothpick gradually separates all of the flesh from the thin skin. At this point, the kiwi flesh is almost completely detached, and with just one more small step, you can take it out whole. Next, make a small hole in the skin, then gently push the flesh out with your hand. Immediately, you will have a whole kiwi intact and beautiful, keeping its round shape without being crushed or damaged. This method is very convenient for serving on a plate when guests come over, or preparing for children to eat, both clean and attractive. However, one important note is that this peeling trick works best with kiwis that are already ripe and soft. With firmer kiwi, the flesh clings tightly to the skin, making it harder to rotate the toothpick and possibly damaging the fruit. So be sure to choose ripe kiwi for this method to work quick, neat, and beautiful. Save this trick right away to try it, and you will see that enjoying kiwi has never been so easy and fun. So I have shared with you 3 ways to peel kiwi that are extremely simple, clean, and don't require any complicated tools. Whether using a toothpick cutting with a knife to create a lotus flower shape, or just with a small spoon, all of these help you peel kiwi quickly, neatly, and beautifully. More importantly, these tricks also help keep all the juicy flesh intact without waste, so you can fully enjoy the refreshing, sweet, and tart flavor, along with the abundant vitamin C that kiwi provides. I hope that after today's video, you will try one of the 3 ways right away and see that eating kiwi is no longer troublesome. If you find this little tip useful, don't forget to leave a comment to share your thoughts. Press like, share it with friends, and follow the channel so I can continue bringing you many more helpful and interesting tips. Thank you for watching, and see you again in the next video.